Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back. We have now got the semi-finals of Flyball. Has anyone not seen Flyball before? There's a few. Fast and Furious. Don't start on the line coming down. You'll see the lights there, also the lights in the middle. We'll explain those as the dogs are competing. They bounce over the hurdles, literally over a hurdle, take off. Hit the box at the bottom there, which will have a tennis ball in it. There's a small pressure pad down the front of it, releases the ball, and the dogs come back up the line. Okay, so we've had 2 quarter-finals over the last 2 days, and today is the semis, which then leads us on for tomorrow's main final at 12:20. If you can't make it tomorrow, you enjoy what you see this afternoon, then obviously tune in on the designated YouTube channel for Crufts. You can watch it live, you can watch everything live on there as well. And I do believe, are we ready to go? We are ready to go. Our judge, first of all, I've got to introduce you to Brenda Holland. Brenda's done a wonderful job. She sets a lovely course up every day. It's been brilliant. Well done, Brenda. And also her team as well. They all take part in the way through the lot, the timing and so on. So, Kate, I'm going to hand it over to you to introduce the teams.
A great sense of anticipation for the semi-finals of the Flyball. 8 teams, 4 racers, teams of 4, and the winner of those 4 races will go through into tomorrow's final. First up, we have the Warrington Wizards against Nuns on the Run. Nuns on the Run from Nuneaton on this near side, Warrington Wizards on the far side. It's fast and it's furious. It's a 4-dog relay. They have to collect the ball at the far end of the course, going over 4 jumps on the way, then turning, coming back, and away they go. Close, and on the near side, Nuns on the Run just in front. Second dog's underway, good changeovers, and now moving into the lead is the Warrington Warriors, the Warrington Wizards. Nuns on the Run have got something to do here if they're going to make this up, and Warrington Wizards going really well. Up to the judge now to decide who is officially the winner of that one, and it is given, confirmed to Warrington Wizards. They take a 1-0 lead, best of 3.
Great run, both teams taking just a little while to settle down. Faults on the part of the Nuns on the Run there, giving it to the Warrington Wizards.
So now Nuns on the Run have to win here, or it will be Warrington Wizards who go through to the final. Look how much the dogs are keyed up. Box loaders, Stuart Harrison for Nuns on the Run. Susan McDermott is the captain, and Dave Shackleton loading for the Warrington Wizards. And away they go. Good start on the far side for the Wizards, and Warrington have a slight lead, and it's close. Now for Nuns on the Run. Close again at the change, but on the far side, Warrington Wizards have a slight lead, and if they can keep that, they're going to win it, and they're going to go through. Has to be confirmed by the judge, but there it is. Warrington Wizards beat the team from Nuneaton, Nuns on the Run, 2-0.
Great flyball racing, some fantastic dogs. Took it out the box, left turn, back over the 4 jumps. He is having the time of his life, that dog. Dropped the ball, but it landed after the finish gate, so that's okay.
Okay, so just checking, obviously Brenda's our judge. She's confirming the 2 teams. Thanks, is going to find out and make sure we know what's going on.
I think there might be a rerun here. I think the judge suggesting that maybe a mistake has been made, I'm not sure. We'll bring you clarification of this as soon as we can. Well, she's corrected her score, and it's now 1-1. Giving that one to Nuns on the Run. It is 1-1, so now we have a deciding leg. Not quite sure why that happened. But away they go, and a good start on the far side from the Warrington Wizards, who are ahead with the first dog. Desperately close this. Warrington Wizards, though, turn in front, and now have daylight between themselves and the pursuing dogs from Nuneaton. Nuns on the run are closing, but Warrington Wizards coming home and seemingly winning it clearly. And Warrington Wizards, that win confirmed by the judge, and the celebrations begin. They take it 2-1 and so go through into tomorrow's final.
You just need to see, I think really that Warrington Wizards' last dog is just like greased lightning. It really does make up 3 or 4 metres on the other team. But again, a great race.
Two more teams on their way into the arena. On the near side, Marnix on Fire. And on the far side, the Sunnysiders. Marnix on Fire. There's a 14-year-old dog, a crossbreed there called Dollar among their dogs. Dollar was found abandoned at the side of the motorway, but has now appeared at Crufts many, many times. Sunnysiders include Sunny the Labrador in their lineup, one of their 6 dogs. Not sure whether he's going to compete in this initial race to determine who goes through into the final. Look how much they are looking forward to it. We saw Sunny the Labrador waiting on the far side in the Sunnysiders. So best of 3. Marnix on Fire assembled from all over the UK. The Sunnysiders, they come from the north of England. Good start on this near side for Marnix on Fire, and they have the early lead. Sunnysiders, though, get a good changeover, and now they're ahead. And there goes the Labrador. There has been a fault on the far side by the second dog, so I think this is going to go to Marnix on Fire, irrespective of what happens. Marnix on Fire taking this opening leg. Presumably that was at the start, Graham. Crossover coming too soon.
Yes, there we go, quite clearly. And if there's a fault, the dog that's faulted has to rerun. If they want, they have to get 4 clean runs in.
So the Sunnysiders have it to do now. This is the team's debut at Crufts. Most of the handlers hadn't qualified before, were very excited to be a part of this. Now they've got to really deliver, because Marnix on Fire are ahead. So important that the changeover is legitimate. The dog has to cross the line before the next dog actually starts on the course. And on the near side, it's Marnix on Fire who are ahead this time. But it's close, great leg there from the Sunnysiders. There goes the Labby, and it's right up in contention. On the near side, Marnix on Fire and just ahead. This is going to be close, but Marnix on Fire have taken that one, I think. But the last dog, did it take the ball? And it didn't. I think there was a problem on that last leg. Let's look again, Graham.
Here we go. Went to take it and ended up coming away without the ball in its mouth, and therefore was faulted.
Well, anything could happen. It's never over till it's over, as they say. Sunnysiders against Marnix on Fire. It's 1 apiece. All up for grabs. It's 1-1. This is the decider for a place in the final. And it's a level break, nothing in it on the first turn. On the near side, Marnix on Fire just ahead. Good turn, but look at the Sunnysiders flying there. There goes the Labby, and they're ahead. Sunnysiders are going to take this one, I think. Sunnysiders ahead of Marnix on Fire, and they've taken it. Wait for the judge to confirm that, but they're celebrating. They think they've got it, and they have. The Sunnysiders 2-1 beat Marnix on Fire, and the team from the north of England are into the final.
Very, very close. Won and lost on these really tight changeovers by the Sunnysiders. Grabs the ball, and he's having the time of his life. As he comes back over, doesn't matter when he drops it after he's gone through the start line.
Confirmation of the score then. The Sunnysiders, the team from the north of England, go through, beating Monarchs on Fire 2-1. So the next semi-final now, featuring teams on the near side, Extremely Salty, that's a mixture of Edinburgh and South Yorkshire, and another team from Nuneaton on the far side. This is the Nuneaton Titans. Extremely Salty went very well in the quarterfinals, made up of members of two of the best flyball clubs in the UK, Extreme Racers and Supersonic Saltires. Nuneaton Tigers, Nuneaton Titans. Let's just see how well they can go. Look at the sense of anticipation in the dogs. They just love it. Little whip it there. Cross Bedlington. Saw that going yesterday. That's a really quick dog. That's Lou, the whip it Bedlington cross. So best of three, Extremely Salty near side, Nuneaton Titans on the far side. And Nuneaton Titans get a great start. And they're ahead. If they can get clean legs now, collect the ball cleanly, then surely it's theirs to lose, although they're coming back now, Extremely Salty, and Extremely Salty right up with them and taken it. What a revival that was. And it's confirmed by the judge, 1-0 Extremely Salty.
What a turnaround that was. You'd have had your money on the other team, but Extremely Salty just came back, and they've got some fantastic dogs in this team.
They're the box loaders. We've got Louise Satchwell for Nuneaton Titans, Leslie McEwen for Extremely Salty. They're at the far end, encouraging the dogs, not allowed to wave their hands, but they are allowed to bellow their encouragement. Away they go, and again a good start from Nuneaton. Nuneaton are ahead, Nuneaton Titans, just by a fraction. Now here come Extremely Salty. Good turn and closing the gap. Very tight change over there, and it's not right. It was too soon, the dog went too soon, the third dog on the near side. So Nuneaton Titans will be awarded that one. There was an infringement, the third dog we think went too soon.
Yes, we do, which sets us up for an extremely exciting third leg. There's not a lot between these teams at all.
Trying to get it absolutely right, releasing the dog at the absolutely perfect moment, so that as the dog crosses, completing one of these legs, the next one approaches the line but doesn't cross the line before the first dog is effectively home. Get it wrong, and you see what happens. It goes to the other team. I think the judge just explaining what had happened. They wanted some clarification. And basically, the third dog, they let it go too soon. The judge wanting to know exactly what's going on from the various other people, keeping a check on things out there on the course, Graham.
Yep, I'm not sure. They say there's lots of discussions going on, and you see there's tapes on the floor. These are marks where they let the dogs go, and it's just done to fractions of a second. So, setting up now for an extremely exciting final.
This then is the decider. Nuneaton Titans wanting to know exactly what's happened, and our understanding of it is it's one apiece, and that this is the decider. Extremely Salty on this near side, Nuneaton Titans on the far side. Great start from Nuneaton, and they're first to the ball, and a great turn as well. Nuneaton have a lead of a metre or so, but this is a quick dog for Extremely Salty, and there's a fault on the second dog on the far side, and we think that the Border Collie was allowed to go too soon, and there has been a problem. Nuneaton think they've won it, but they haven't. It's been given to Extremely Salty, and the reason being that there was a fault on that second leg.
And the reason these faults are occurring is because these two teams are just so evenly matched that they're trying to just pinch that extra nanosecond on the changeovers, and unfortunately they paid the price for it, but still good flyball racing.
Well, we're talking absolute fractions there, but Nuneaton Titans, I'm afraid to say, incurring that penalty, so extremely salty going into the final, winning it 2-1. So this is the fourth of the semi-finals. Warrington Warriors on the near side, Four Paws Flyers on the far side. There's one of the real characters of this. That's Richard Liversidge. You can't miss him, can you? He's the man who's the box loader for the Four Paws Flyers. And listen to his voice ringing out across the NEC main arena. Similar job there, rather quieter for Carol Spencer, the box loader for the Warrington Warriors. I think it's fair to say he's a character. Richard Liversidge, Rebecca Liversidge is one of the team as well. He's a lurcher and a whippet in that Four Paws Flyer team. There has to be one non-border collie in both of the teams. There's an English Springer Spaniel and a Jack Russell belonging to Eileen Hodge for Warrington Warriors. And away they go. No, away they don't go. The judge hadn't actually got the race underway. So, for the second time of asking, Four Paws Flyers on the far side, Warrington Warriors on the near side. Warrington Warriors have a little Jack Russell, Bojangles, which belonged to the late Tony Hodge, a judge who died shortly before Crufts this year, and his widow Eileen is running Bojangles in this competition. But on the far side, Four Paws Flyers are ahead, and the whippet moving beautifully. They've got a lurcher in their team as well, and the Four Paws Flyers, there goes the little whippet. Look at that. Bojangles on the near side, and I think there's been a fault on the near side anyway, and Four Paws Flyers take it, and that's 1-0. Goodness me, that whippet's got some pace, hasn't it?
I couldn't believe it. It absolutely flying, and a clear fault there on the changeover, which meant that Four Paws Flyers take it 1-0.
Used to be an extremely popular dog once upon a time in mining villages, along the mining community, the whippet, used for racing and for hunting. And you can see they can really shift. Four Paws Flyers then, leading 1-0. Warrington Warriors with it to do. Four Paws Flyers are going to take some beating. Well, Warrington have got a great start this time. Oh, and I think they've gone too soon. The first dog went too soon, and this means that the Four Paws Flyers on the far side, provided they get the ball home safely. There goes the whippet, picking up the ball. Look at the speed there, brilliant. But Four Paws Flyers anyway have won that, because trying to get the perfect start, the Warrington Warriors just went too soon.
Similar situation, they knew they had to push it to the very, very limits, and the dog's nose just going through before the light told him that he could go.
Talking fractions here, I think it was 7/1000ths of a second too soon, but it was too soon, and as a result of that, the team on the far side, Four Paws Flyers, take it and through into the final. Four Paws Flyers beat the Warrington Warriors 2-0. And there is confirmation of that scoreline. Four Paws Flyers beating the Warrington Warriors 2-0. So those are the four qualifiers who've made it through to the final. 12:20 tomorrow. Warrington Wizards against the Sunnysiders, and extremely salty against the Four Paws Flyers. That will be something special. Meanwhile, the competition continues for this afternoon, for this 9,000 crowd. We will get a winner, and we're moving now into semi-finals for today's competition, if you get my gist. And we've got the Sunnysiders on the near side, Warrington Wizards on the far side. Good start from the Sunnysiders. Sunnysiders from the north of England. The Warrington Wizards come from Runcorn, and that's a good dog on the second leg for them, and this is going to be a close one. The Labbies keeping up, keeping pace, up towards the final line, and on the near side, just the Sunnysiders taking it by a matter of a couple of yards or so ahead of the Warrington Wizards.
Really good racing again, great by both teams, and just 2 or 3 metres in it, but you have to consider that 4 dogs have already run, and to be that close, it really is so exciting.
So 1-0, one more needed to take a place in today's final. Sunnysiders are 1 ahead. If they get another one, they'll be through. Warrington Wizards simply have to win this one now. They've got a crossbreed and a Cocker Spaniel on that far side, the Warrington Wizards. Sunnysiders have a cross, and we've seen the Labrador. Away we go. And on the far side, good start from the Warrington Wizards this time. Nothing in it at the first changeover. Did the dog on the far side, the second dog, go too soon? It was very close, but they are ahead, and emphatically so. It is indeed a problem on the far side, and so it will be the Sunnysiders who will be awarded this one, and I think it was the dog on the second leg which looked as though it went too soon.
I think it was. And the changeover taking too early.
Well, I'll tell you what, it was a close one.
It was very close.
Very close. So the Sunnysiders go through and win by 2-0 in what was a very, very tight decision there. Warrington Wizards taking it well, taking it on the chin.
About taking it on the chin, but they have to take what's dealt to them. But I think, as I say, today's racing's been absolutely fantastic. It really has. The standard that they've been shown this year, I think, is probably the best that I've ever seen.
This will be a terrific race. This will be a cracker, absolutely guaranteed. Dogs just taking a look at the course before it's underway. And this is going to be the Four Paws Flyers against Extremely Salty.
Just showing the dogs where the box is and where the ball is, making sure they know exactly where they're going, which box they're going for.
Four Paws Flyers with their box loader there, Richard Liversidge. Winners at Crufts in 2013. Extremely Salty, a really good team on the far side. This could be a tight one. And away they go. Nothing in it at the start, nothing in it at the first turn, and very, very close on the changeover. Extremely Salty gambled and went very close on that second, and now they're ahead though. If that stands, it looks as though Extremely Salty are going to take this opener, but did the ball get across the line?
Yep, there was a fault there, I think. Extremely Salty. The dog dropped the ball before it got anywhere near the final jump, or in fact the start and finish gate. Good pick up there. He's only just got it in the side of his mouth and unfortunately couldn't recover it.
So Four Paws Flyers take the first leg. They're 1 ahead. A bellow of encouragement once more for the dogs from the far end. Four Paws Flyers are 1 up. On the far side, Extremely Salty have got to win this one. But Four Paws Flyers are ahead again. Good turn. Not a lot between it, only a metre or so, but Four Paws Flyers still leading the way. But a great turn on the far side. But there have been faults on both sides, I think. I think faults have gone on both sides, so what the judge makes of this, we will see. legs having to run again. Now, what does the judge make of this? I think balls have been lost.
The teams have to register 4 clean runs, and it's been given to Four Paws Flyers.
Well, that was a little bit chaotic. Four completed runs were made by Four Paws Flyers, and Four Paws Flyers go through into the final.
There are lots of things that our judge Brenda Holland has to consider here. She has to be looking at the judges, which are down there by the boxes. They also have to consult with the line judges, plus what she's actually seen as well. So she has to make sure that everything is right before she makes a decision.
The final then. Four Paws Flyers on this near side against the Sunnysiders on the far side. Four Paws Flyers look as though they are going brilliantly. It's a lot of fun, but it's fierce competition. Four Paws Flyers, a nationally assembled team who qualified in Newark. The Sunnysiders come from the north of England. And on the near side, good start from the Four Paws Flyers. They have the lead at the first changeover. A terrific pace on the second leg as well. And they have a clear lead of some 4 metres or so. Sunnysiders have got it to do here. And that's a terrific anchor leg again from that brilliant little whippet hustle with Jeanette Shelley. And the Four Paws Flyers absolutely do fly. 1-0.
That dog's got to be at least 2 metres quicker than any other dog in this whole competition. A great changeover, not a nanosecond to be gained there.
That was the perfect changeover. Well, 1-0 to the Four Paws Flyers. One more, and they're this afternoon's champions. Crowd living every moment with the dogs. Great start on the far side from the Sunnysiders, and the Sunnysiders have the lead. They've got to win this one, remember, but that's a good second leg coming in here for the Four Paws Flyers, who now have a slight advantage. But it's and a door ball went down momentarily for the Sunnysiders. There goes the brilliant little whippet, and Four Paws Flyers have taken it. Waiting for confirmation from the judge, but it has been given. There you go, and the Four Paws Flyers are this afternoon's champions, and they've won it 2-0. That was some terrific entertainment. Great action.
Great flyball racing, great advert for Crufts Flyball, and great fun, and can't wait for the final.
Four Paws Flyers taking it 2-0 against the Sunnysiders. So these are your 4 qualifiers for tomorrow's final. The Warrington Wizards, the Sunnysiders, Extremely Salty, and the Four Paws Flyers. So this afternoon's presentation now being made to the flyball teams.
And she's been Jan Wood from the Kennel Club General Committee. So ladies and gentlemen, the winners of our flyball are...
The winners of the flyball for this afternoon. The Four Paws Flyers. Winner of our semi-finals today, Emma Mason, Catherine Ridley, Jeanette Shelley, Rebecca Liversidge, Cass Higginson and Chris Mason. Not forgetting, of course, the box loader, Richard Liversidge, last to receive his rosette. Always has a big smile on his face, doesn't he? May have the biggest voice in Birmingham. 4 Paws Flyers, winners of today's semi-final. Bit of a convention at the end. They congratulate the big lad, give him the thanks. Sometimes there's a belly slap, not this time.